And what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Nano Sprints. We are deep in November. This is our second week of NaNoWriMo. And of course, I have Brielle Elise here with me again.
Hello.
We are back. She's working on The Forest, and I am working on the Arbiter Chronicles, which has been very fun to tackle this November. Taking a brief break from the Sanguinary series for this. And of course, I got my starting count on the board here. My starting count today is 29,640 words. My goal is 50,000 words, and I have 20,360 words remaining at this time. I forgot to set the timer here. Take like a minute or two off. And we'll get started in 3 minutes. But basically, the way that we've been running it as of last week is during the sprints, I usually mute my microphone so that you guys don't hear me typing away. Give you a little bit of different format. I know last week we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but that's all worked out now, and everything seems to be crystal clear, which is fantastic. Let me move this over. Perfect. Now you can see my book. And yeah, I'm the author of the Sanguinary Song. It's popped up right there on my TV stand. And selling very well on Amazon. Just made another 4 sales this week, which is really cool. And of course, we got Haley in the background. She wants us to go live on Twitter, or not Twitter. I keep saying Twitter. Twitch, and then, of course, later on Facebook. I think I potentially have my mic issues fixed, which is nice, with my new headset, which I paid handsomely for.
I also want to go live with Among Us.
Haley can't handle that.
What do you mean, hide and seek?
Haley can't
really
handle
entertaining.
That. She's way too sus for that.
You're sus. You're the one that vents in front of everyone.
I do. That's my strategy.
I don't know about that.
Oh boy. How you been, Brielle?
I've been a little under the weather. I kind of fell off. I hit the ground running this nano. I was doing so hot. And then last Friday, I started not feeling very well. I was really sick over this past weekend until like Tuesday. Started feeling better the last couple of days. Got a little scared. Thought I might have COVID. Went and got a COVID test. I came back negative. So I guess it's just the regular flu that I had. I don't know.
Well, that's good news that you tested negative.
Yeah. I mean, better safe than sorry. So.
And of course, if you like what you're seeing, please remember to hit that subscribe button. We just got a new subscriber, Karen. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. We appreciate that. We got so much content here at One True Promotion. We have live readings. We have the live writing sprints. We have gaming. We'll be going live with our games probably tonight. I don't know if we're going to do Resident Evil or not. There's just so much that we do here at One True Promotion.
What else would we stream about Resident Evil?
Top 100 classic books. Well, I would love to say that Sanguinary Song is in the top 100 classic books, but if you ask me what's in the top 100 classic books, definitely Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter series. What else? What else would I put in there? I would put Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett in there, as well as Shannara Chronicles by Terry Brooks. And any other books that I want to clarify? I would like to put the Last Kingdom series in there, but that's just me. I'm biased. I really like that series right now. I'm on book 6. There's 13 books, and I have breezed through the first 6, and I cannot put it down, which is absolutely fantastic. All right. And with that alarm, we're at our first sprint. So we're going to get started here. Again, my starting word count for today is 29,640 words. My goal is 50,000 for Nano. And of course, I got 20,360 remaining. Ooh, Cheyenne's joining us on Instagram. What's up, Cheyenne? It's been way too long since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well. So, Brielle, do you want to talk a little bit about like the process that goes into doing like a landscape picture?
It's literally it's looking at a lot of reference photos. I looked at I saved a lot of pictures on Pinterest in order to do this. Basically from what I learned in terms of like the digital landscape, a lot of people are doing what I'm doing right now. I put everything on different layers and then I make them more like opaque, so that way it looks like they're getting all distant. It looks weird right now, but like, I mean, it's just shapes. It's kind of just a lot of shapes. I feel like drawing nature kind of like you can get really detailed, but I feel like most people kind of tend to go at it with a more impressionistic type of view, and I fall somewhere in the middle. I wanted it to look kind of storybooky, so I don't know if that's coming through okay.
I could definitely see that. Almost like Enchanted or something like that.
Mostly just trying to get the shapes down, and then I'll go in and do all the detailing later. Pretty much.
And of course, Nick says hi. to
Hi,
both of
Nick.
us. Nick is chilling out on Instagram with everyone else. Where is- What are you up to today, Nick? Are you doing any drawings? In Cheyenne, I'm sure you're doing um, some what is it called? Some stuff on Pinterest.
Pinterest is just a godsend when it comes to like literally everything.
Oh, Cheyenne's obsessed with
All
it.
the time.
She keeps telling me about this magical program called Pinterest.
Well, especially for me, like for artwork, there's so many good references, and so it's just kind of like I have like a bunch of different folders underneath my like art board. So like I have one folder that's just all like brushes and program stuff for the program I'm working in, so I could save that for later. I have a whole folder just of reference photos, and then I have a whole nother folder of like tutorials.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And of course, Nick says, "Yeah, I've been jumping between a few drawings, and I use Pinterest a lot."
yep.
Apparently, that's like the go-to. The other thing I keep hearing about a lot is Wattpad.
Yep.
Um,
That's like the new fan fiction. Just as a lot.
I don't know.
troublesome.
I don't know how I feel about posting unpublished work there, though, because that's what people are suggesting that people do.
But the point of that is to take creative license on things that, like, if people have trouble story building like I do, I'm good at going off of other people's stories, but obviously I'm not going to claim the characters as my own. It's just going to be me creating a story based off of a show. So like somebody else built the world, but I'm creating a storyline for it, you know?
I've been there. When I was in high school, that's all I did is I did fanfic. I think all my stories revolved around one particular show, and that was Dragon Ball Z.
Funny thing is that a lot of the stuff gets, there's a lot of times that movie writers will scan like all of Wattpad and fan fiction and stuff, and they'll take a movie and change a few things, and now it's the storyline is the premise of the movie. Like 50 Shades of Grey was a Twilight Wattpad story. They just changed the characters. It was a Twilight fan fiction. Isn't that neat?
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna play a game of Among Us too. On my phone. I gotta find out how to stream this.
I might be able to do it through StreamYard, but I'm not sure. Like, because sometimes when I use multiple programs at once, it
Like you would have to be
closes
able
other
to
pages.
also put the Discord on the stream so that when we unmute, everybody can hear everyone.
Well, that's not a problem because on my phone, I could use my phone for the Discord.
So you would just have it on like speaker.
Essentially.
They don't have foliage, right? Like I'm just drawing barren branches because for some reason in my head it looked kind of like winter.
Yeah, essentially it does look a lot like winter because they're like dead and decaying.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I
True.
couldn't remember. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that it's not like a lush forest.
No, not any sense of the word there for sure. Yeah, I almost envision like it, like Nightmare Before Christmas almost.
Okay. Cool.
Like
Because that's
it's very
where I'm going.
very Tim Burton inspired for sure. I was thinking about like how can I make this like the most generically strange forest I could possibly imagine. I went too far.
It's just a lot of lines. You know?
Yeah.
That's kind of it. I mean, it's fine. I don't normally like, I'm just not like, everybody's got their thing, right? And I'm just like, I'm not a drawing trees person.
talking to Mom about the PS5 fiasco at Walmart.
Oh, don't even get me started on
The
that.
bots.
Don't even get me started on that. I like drawing trees, says Nick. And the literary worm says, hi, how you doing? Thanks for joining us, guys. Yeah. Don't even get me started about the PS5 fiasco. And
I didn't know if you saw the
What's
video.
happening? I'm hearing like weird things are happening, I guess, ordering on the website.
yeah, well, they changed the way that they were going to do the release day of the PlayStation, and
It
it's
was
like
fully online.
but we're going to get to that. So, like, originally what happened was they released a pre-order, but they only had X amount of pre-orders, and like they ran out of pre-orders instantly because all these bots started buying up PlayStation systems and selling the license for them online for 3 times the price.
Whoa.
And
Sold
you
out-
think
it
you
sold out in
think
2 minutes. Sorry, I just had to put that in there.
you think that after the pre-order fiasco, which if you're pre-ordering something like as a business, I would take the pre-order first, right? Like how many people would like to pre-order? Say 50,000 people pre-order your product. That means that I got to make at least 60,000 product, have a little bit to spare, in case you get a little bit of pre-orders that are rolling in afterwards. But no, they're like, we're going to make 10,000. And then as soon as we sell it at 10,000, that's it for the pre-orders. They're going to go down until release day. So fast forward to release day. Instead of me going to GameStop and picking up a PlayStation 5 or me going to Walmart, Target, so-and-so and getting a PS5, they're like, we're going to do it all virtual. And here's the thing. There's plenty of systems for you guys. All you got to do is come online between these 3 times. There was 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 10 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Or 9 o'clock, whatever. And it's like you sign in during that time period, you log in and, go to order your purchase. Well, the problem with doing an online thing is that the bots are just going to pick it up and then people are going to sell it for $1,300.
$1,600 is one of the most.
And then like now that they're saying $1,600 is the most expensive. It's stupid. The bots get in there and they're programmed to check every single website that's selling it and to refresh the screen every few seconds until they get a purchase. And then they automatically buy them up. So the regular people that are logging on don't have a chance to get them.
And the stupid thing is that a lot of people got it in their carts, but then it got taken out of their carts because the bots.
Which is what happened to me, which is why I'm upset.
Yours was saved into Dad's cart, but it got taken out.
We had 3 people on 3 different computers going at this thing. And out of the 3 of us, my dad was the only one that got close. Walmart website glitched out when I tried ordering, got in my cart and couldn't check out. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And then
I'm hearing that, like, yeah.
And then they haven't even did a statement about it either.
On Twitter, I was looking at all these people who were bragging because they programmed these bots to get these systems, and you see like pictures of like a warehouse filled with PlayStations, and they're like 900. They're 900. Digital only, 1,000 disk drive systems, price $1,300. And it's like these people are going to get away with it too because idiots online are going to go and spend $1,300 for a system that they can't just wait a week or 2 for them to restock and actually put into the stores.
Sony's not doing anything about this?
No, not at all. And
they haven't said anything
you
either.
can't even pre-order the PlayStation 5 on the Sony website either, which is absolutely ridiculous.
It's all through Walmart.
It's all through like GameStop, Walmart, Target, stores like that.
Wow.
So now everybody's upset because nobody has the PS5 and nobody has Demon's Souls Remastered, except for like marquee streamers who were able to get the pre-order, early because of their connections.
People who literally waited very long online to just start spamming the buy it. Like one of my friends got it, but his girlfriend spent a lot of time to get it.
And of course, that's the timer for the first sprint. I didn't get much work done, but 5 minutes are back on the clock. Let's see. I got to recalculate my numbers now. Tools, word count, 790 words. So 790. $29,640.
Whoa. Come on. Come on. Go in. Go. Hurry up. I got her. Go. Come on. Come on.
30,430. 30,430. 430. 19,570. I'm getting close, guys. 19,000 to 570. 570. And there are my new numbers. I have officially broken 30,000 words.
Nice.
And we got about a little over a minute left on the break before we jump back into things. How's everyone doing at home with their numbers? Anybody else participating in NaNoWriMo? How you guys doing? I don't know, Nick. Are you writing or are you just drawing? And again, if you guys are liking what you are seeing, you guys want to make sure you are subscribing to our YouTube. And of course, we also have Discord. So you can head over to our Discord at One True Promotion. I should be able to put a link in chat. So let me do that real fast. Okay, and I'm dropping that in chat. So if you guys are interested in joining Discord, It's coming to you on StreamYard. Just drawing. I have this on my TV while I draw. Oh, perfect. It's a nice chilling stream. And of course, we're not too loud or talkative. It's a little bit of a different of a writing sprint. We're kind of trying out different formats this time around, especially with Nano, trying to make sure we're getting as much done as possible.
Okay.
Yes, you gotta get all that out. Sorry.
next, my boo-boos.
Did you hear about Zelina Vega?
Mm-hmm.
She's been released.
Sounds like Aleister Black is close to follow.
They say why she was released?
Who knows? Maybe she was upset with how she was being used, and rightfully so, because she's a fantastic wrestler. They used her as a manager because of, you know, her being attractive and being Hispanic, and fit perfectly with the other wrestlers that they had there.
People are saying it's because she said she supports unionization.
That wouldn't surprise me either. But then again, like that was pretty much everybody they released during COVID. Rusev.
Because she tweeted it, and then 10 minutes later, she was informed she was released.
Yeah, well. She'll land on her feet. She'll go to AEW or New Japan or Lucha Underground, and they'll get more out of her than a company ever would.
I just want to know if you saw.
And I'm sure her husband will follow suit not too long after. And for all of you guys joining on Instagram, we're in the middle of our nano sprints. I'm shooting for 50,000 words this month. I'm currently a little over 30,000 in at this point, so I'm hoping to at least get 3,500 by the end of the stream. Might be a little bit reaching, but we'll see. I'm getting close to 1,000 words at least for a first sprint, so I could get close enough for 1,000 for the rest and get close to there. We got about 5 minutes left on this second sprint here. Can't think of a word for this.
For what?
Like almost like pulsating, like muscles, like live muscle tissue, like moving.
Like throbbing?
Spasming?
Oh, yeah, I guess that could work. All right, that's another sprint. I'm going to get the cooldown going, and then I'm going to compare my word count. Sweet. Not quite what I wanted, but it's close. Okay. And of course, that's my updated word count after the second sprint. Did 924 words. So now my word count is 31,354, and I got 18,640 remaining.
Wow. I'm banging this out.
Yeah, I'm chugging along here. Chugging along here. And guys, if you like what you're seeing, make sure you're subscribing to us on YouTube. We're going to be streaming some more games in the future. We're going to be posting at all the Twitch streams to YouTube going forward. I have discovered how to do that, which is awesome. And I fixed my mic, which was even better because we were having mic issues. I remember Haley was being heard clear as day, and then I was like very low and echoing. So I went into my volume controls, and it turns out my new headset comes with like a default that's like super low, which explains why when I listen back on the stream, it sounds like I'm whispering almost. So I had to turn the volume up. So we'll see if that helps. I did a stream the other day. It's up on YouTube, where I was just messing around with Bloodborne, and it seemed like the volume had fixed itself. So I'm hoping that by the time we stream again, whether it's tonight or tomorrow, it'll be fixed. But look forward to me doing a Resident Evil 3 no chest run, which I've never accomplished before. So it's going to be very hard, no pun intended. I think I'm actually going to play on hard mode, and I'm not going to open up my safety deposit box, and that's an actual achievement in the game. So we're going to push for that. It'll be our first official challenge run, which will be nice. I'm actually really excited to start streaming because I'm having a lot of fun playing games, whether it's split screen with Haley on Resident Evil or just getting on Bloodborne for like 10 minutes and trying to remember my parry timings. All right, here we go. Sprint number 3. By the way, if you guys have comments, make sure you drop in them in the comments section. And of course, I'll bring them up. Just like we did over here with Karen. Thanks again for subscribing. That was awesome of you. I think we now have 30 even subscribers on YouTube, which is nice. I think the last time I checked, we had like 17. So the fact that we grew by that much in such a short time, which is pretty cool. I'm going to double check real fast. Yep, 30 even. Nice. And of course, while we're writing here and getting along with the forest over here, I do want to draw your attention to the screen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly flash a promo for Alex live readings that'll be coming up on December 8th. It's going to feature a lot of well-known authors and poets, as well as artists. And it's going to be this huge event. It's going to be rehearsed. It's going to be advertised. You're going to see everything on social media with me, with Alec, with One True Promotion. It's a great way to get noticed if you're a young author or you're trying to expand your brand and get more followers. You get to come on to Alec's show and read yourself, or you can have Alec read for you your work or a sample of your work. And of course, with all these authors on here, they're bringing in a lot of their followers, and their followers could become your followers. So check out Drop a Line for more information. But we're going to play a quick promo on StreamYard to get you guys excited for that. And of course, that is drop or live readings, and again, that's December 8th. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. And of course, Instagram, I'm going to have to say goodbye to you guys for a bit because it's starting to boot me off. It's giving me the cane, pulling me off the stage. So I'll catch you guys in part 2.
Just layers and layers and layers, like an onion.
That's the cool thing about this. Like you look at it and you see how like creative it is, and then you get into like the bare bones of it, and there's just so much more to it.
So who do we want in the forest? Do we want it to be Christina?
Yeah, Christina would be cool.
Okay. You never specified, so.
Yeah, whatever you're feeling. Okay. And hello, Instagram. We're back. Only took me a few minutes, but you're back. You didn't miss much. I didn't get any writing done within the few minutes that you were gone. Though I did end up posting part 1, which was awesome. So if you missed part 1, you can go to IGTV and you can watch part 1. And just for reference, if you guys are watching this video, we are in sprint number 3, and after word count sprint number 2, my word count is 31,354. My goal is 50,000, and I have 18,640 words remaining. Ooh, I like that word. Okay. Another one down. Another one down. I'm gonna finish the sentence before I calculate my words. Gonna cheat a little bit, but it's my show. I can cheat if I want to. And of course, by cheat, I mean finish my sentence even after the sprint has ended, which I'm not supposed to do, but I'm in the middle of a sentence, so I'm going to do it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, at the third sprint. Oop. 31. 1,000. 1,870. 870 words remaining. Minus 50,000. 18. 30. 18. 130. So I didn't write that much. That's that sprint. Thanks, Instagram. Just kidding. But after the third sprint, I'm looking at 31,870 words. Goal was 50,000, and I got 18,130 left. But in Nano, every word counts. So even a crappy sprint counts.
This is true.
So with these projections, though, for real though, if I write another 5 to 10,000 words during the week, I will be finishing NaNoWriMo next episode of writing sprints for sure.
Whoa.
So it's definitely not on par with what I did last year. Last year I did it in 11 days, but I've been reading a lot, and I haven't been writing as much because I'm reading a lot more than I'm writing, which I think is very important too, especially for a young author to sort of get different perspectives and different styles and all that good nonsense.
What you thinking?
Looking nice so far. That looks like young Christina.
Probably. I'm probably like gonna touch up her silhouette because I did that very kind of botched. But yeah.
Yeah, I would say that is Prologue Christina hands down. The Prologue Christina is pretty badass, if you ask me.
There's something like off that I'm trying to figure out, but I'm not getting it.
No, yeah.
Yeah. I'm at that point where you just kind of like stare at what you're doing, and I'm like, just a little brain dead.
That's interesting. We got a nice little Twitch comment, but I can't read it.
We're gonna save this because I don't think I've saved it yet. I love, by the way, Ulrich, how he came out. I was most proud of him. He came out perfect.
Oh, yeah. I have to share with you my Google site that I'm making, but I made these really cool banners, and like he's a part of the banner picture.
Nice.
It just looks so nice.
I like kind of messed up Drake. He was really hard to draw. There's like something about that drawing that still doesn't sit right with me. I felt like everybody else kind of came out a little bit better than him. But, you know.
He's got that difficult curly hair. Like, I wouldn't even know where to start with that, personally.
Oh dear. Oh no. What's happening? Oh, and we're back.
And then we're back, yeah.
I saved and it had a heart attack. Okay.
It was like, no, thank you.
Whoops. Okay. I'm probably gonna tinker with it in Photoshop later. I might add like a couple more effects or something like that. But that's basically it. I might touch up her. I feel like Sometimes you just gotta like tear yourself away a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I do that too with my writing. It's just, there's at one point where I just need to step away and do something else and then come back to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna free doodle. We're like in the last almost half hour or so.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
We are getting there.
Is that close to like what you envisioned or nah?
Yeah, definitely.
Rad.
It's there. It's a nice ominous forest.
Yeah. Just trying to get the lighting correct.
Definitely with the lighting is exactly what I picture with it. It's almost got that blue glow.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I tried purple and then I tried like a swampy green and then I was like, I think I want to go like a bluey color.
It's almost like having like a blue I'm trying to think of what they call it. Like a strobe light or something like that,
Yeah.
It's like a more or less is like a solid blue light, sort of like overpowers everything. And then of course you get the lovely ash falling from the sky, and oof.
Yeah, I might be able to. I like tried to put some texture on that. That was like a custom brush that I made. All of my custom ones are like at the bottom. So I have like an acrylic brush, my textured brush, which I use for mostly everything. The fuzzy brush, which I kind of use for coloring and blending. I also have a custom watercolor, but that's why Pinterest is so great because I learned how to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I have one regret about NaNoWriMo so far.
Oh yeah.
I miss writing book 2.
Aww.
As much as I enjoy writing Arbiter Chronicles, I find myself looking back at Auto Realm and looking back at book 2, and I'm like, kind of want to spend some time on you.
What to draw now? I will take suggestions for doodles.
Anybody got some suggestions of what she should draw in her last few minutes here with last 2 sprints? Nothing's coming through just yet. Oh, I think we got a shy chat today. Which is perfectly fine. We love you just the same. Trying to remember where I left off with book 2. Ooh, I left off on a good chapter. Why did I stop here? I must have just ran out of time. Yeah, as I was on the final day of October. That was weird. Did I vanish at all from the screen?
No, not from what I see.
Oh, good. I went to a semi-lock screen for a moment. I was trying to get him to lock my computer down. Oh, thanks.
This is me in my spare time.
Are you really big on owls?
Oh yeah, they're my favorite animal.
It's a shame Haley's not in here. That's her favorite animal. She loves owls.
Oh, I love them. That's the thing about when you profess your profound love for a thing, that's all your family will give you for gifts.
Mm-hmm.
I had to actually get rid of so many owl objects upon moving because I had too many things that I've accumulated. Same thing with owl jewelry. And the thing is, I always loved them. And I fell in love with them from reading in 6th grade the Guardians of Ga'Hoole series.
Mm-hmm.
The movie was a letdown. But then for some reason in 2012, 2013, they got real big. And you could get anything with an owl on it. But I remember being little and you could not get a single thing with an owl on it unless it was the owl with the graduation cap for graduating college or whatever.
Right.
That only became a fad more recently. It's bizarre.
There's the timer. Going on our last break. Yeah, we'll end the stream a little early today. Why not? It might be pretty close to that. I know Instagram's going to get kicked off shortly. How you doing, author, writer, light worker? How you doing? How's your nano going? Mine is going pretty well so far. We just finished our what was it? Our 4th sprint. Yeah, I think so. I think that was our 4th. Yeah. So after our 4th sprint, I'm 32,559 words in. My goal is 50,000, and words remaining is 17,441. Doing great. I'm glad to hear that. Have you been participating in NaNoWriMo at all? I know everyone's like really crunched at the crunch time with this thing, trying to get the projects done. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm moving along. I think by this time next week, I'll be almost finished. As long as I'm writing. And of course, we got Brielle on StreamYard. She's doodling. She just finished almost finished a drawing of the forest, which is a setting for my book Sanguinary Song, which you can actually see behind me. It's about a coven of witches that protect the world from supernatural creatures. I'm working on editing my the novella. Oh, nice. Well, good luck to you and your project. Here on the Nano Sprints, our goal is to sort of set aside the 2 hours and get as much work done as we possibly can. Whether we're drawing like Brielle is, whether or not I'm writing over here. Next week, we're going to have author Matthew Romeo, and he'll be on StreamYards, and I'm going to see if he can come on Instagram as well. But you might remember him if you watched my live from a few weeks ago. I had both him and poet Kiera on, and they tore the house down. We've blown away all the reviews for them. Yeah, they were fantastic. But Matt will be back. He'll be back next week, and then the following week will be Kiera. She'll be coming back, and it's gonna be her birthday. So I'm gonna see if I could do something special for her birthday. I'm hoping to send her prizes from Sanguinary Song Bingo and have it get there before her birthday, which would be really nice. I might add something a little special just for her. But yeah, we got an awesome lineup coming up for the next few weeks. And then I don't know, we're going to see where my word count is. We might be in the positives in the next few weeks or so, which would be nice. Last year, I finished it in 11 days, and I really pushed forward with the project, and I don't think I slept much within those 11 days, but I sat down and pretty much just wrote my project, which I think at the time was a science fiction project. It was about an android society, which is really cool. Worked on an Outer Realm project is what I called it. And yeah, it's really, really, really cool. We're almost done with our cooldown now. We got about 57 seconds before we get going. And then this will be our final sprint of the night. And then
get a new face mask.
Yep, there it is. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, Kira, if you're watching this, your face mask got in. So I have all the ingredients to ship things out to everyone who won on with Sanguinary Song Bingo. So if you guys are watching this stream, and I know you guys are, even if it's after the fact, just so you know, your prizes are going to be going in the mail within the next few days. So you guys can expect them to arrive shortly. And if you have no idea what I was talking about, you can check out my happy birthday stream where we played Sanguinary Song Bingo, and it was a blast. Everybody enjoyed it. Everybody came away with a prize or two or three if you're Paige. She completely destroyed Sanguinary Song Bingo. And our next bingo event will actually be on December 8th. It's going to be Alex's live reading stream. So if you are an author or aspiring author, you want to check out Alec Pangea author's page. Of course, he's associated with One True Promotion as well. He will be live reading several authors' works. We're going to have a bunch of well-known authors. We're going to have We're gonna have Matt. We're gonna have Kira. We're gonna have Matthew Arnold Stern. We're gonna have James C. Ellerby, who's a poet. Sarah Francis, author. She was on Drop a Line a few weeks ago with Alec. I'll be featured in Drop a Line, as will artist and author Nicholas Georgial and his Life is Death book. It's going to be really cool. If you are an author and want to get promoted or featured in the show, all you got to do is just message me. Just DM me in chat, and I'll hook you up with Alec, and we'll get you situated for a time slot in live reading. And the cool thing about live reading is we're opening it up not just to Alec reading the sample to everyone, but if the author would like to come on the live and actually read their story themselves, we're actually allowing that as well. But that's going to be again on December 8th. There's going to be a lot of promotion coming up in the next few weeks to promote that, with December quickly approaching. And yeah, if you would like to get featured, just let me know, and I'll get you in. Cool. And we are in our final sprint. Let's see how many words I can get done in 13 minutes now that all that promotion is over. Because I gotta promote everybody else, right?
It's you.
Hey, look, it's me. That's awesome. And I like how I'm talking too, because I never shut up.
That's like how I draw my little cartoony chibi faces. Like that's like how I that's usually how I do emotes for people as well. Yeah.
Have you done any emotes for Wobbleline recently?
Not recently. I have in the past.
I was curious whether or not he was doing anything new or not.
Dude, if you want emotes for Twitch, then just hit me up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely talk about that if my Twitch stream grows.
Especially if you're doing gaming, I'm assuming, on Twitch.
Yeah. Like I'm still new to it, so I don't know all the bells and whistles and stuff. So
yeah. Well, so in order to unlock emotes, you have to become a Twitch affiliate, which isn't too hard.
Yeah, I'll check out the requirements. I fill out all the check boxes except for I'm missing one, which I think is I need
a certain amount of followers.
I think I got the followers. I can't remember what it is. It's either followers or views. Because I get a lot of views after the fact, and one of the requirements is you have to have consistently for 10 days 13 people on at once, and then it considers, or it's I think it might be 10.
Yeah, something like that.
So I've had as much as 7 on Twitch watching at a single time, and then I have 20 views afterwards, where once it's finished and recorded. But yeah, there's so much about Twitch that I still need to discover, and I was today's years old when I discovered that I could take my Twitch streams and download them onto my computer and then upload them to YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's the one thing that was frustrating me when I was testing things out and I was going live on my PlayStation was it would tell me, it's do you want to stream from Twitch or do you want to stream from YouTube? And I was both, but I could just go live on Twitch and then take that video and I can download it and put it and upload it to YouTube after. And I'm sure if I really spent some time on it, I can put transitions and stuff into it, which would be really cool.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's ways of doing that. Yeah.
So I know I'm gonna explore with it in the next few weeks, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of challenge runs. If you're a fan of survival horror, I'm gonna be doing the Resident Evil franchise Also Bloodborne. I'm going to do a lot of challenge runs, speed runs. I'm actually pretty good with Bloodborne at this point, speed run wise. I would say that I'm 20 to 25 minutes off from a decent record, like not like a world record, but like to the point where I could be like, yeah, I'm a
Nice.
speed runner. So it's really good with that. Resident Evil 2, I've only tried to speed run that like 1 or 2 days now, and I got a pretty good time in that, but I need to improve on that. But you know, I've been watching a lot of streamers in my content area, just streaming, and they legit do nothing but practice runs of each of these games, and it's like they spend weeks on those speed runs, and it's still not to where they want it to be. So
Yeah.
So I have no issue with just like grinding it out until it gets to where it needs to be. But yeah, you guys can expect more video game content, especially now that I've discovered that I can take one stream and put it on the other, which would be nice. And Haley wants to also do an Among Us stream, so I'm going to try to work that out to where we can get Among Us going. Maybe we'll feature it on StreamYard. So if you're not subscribed to our YouTube, head over to One True Promotion, hit that subscribe bell, and you can get involved with all the cool gaming adventures. And of course, you could also subscribe to us on Twitch, which a couple people are actually watching on Twitch.
Nice.
Which is nice. Tell you what, though, I'm happy this is our final sprint. I'm getting tired. It's been a long week.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got another week left of school before my school goes on Thanksgiving break, which I think all of us are ready for at this point, especially as cases start to grow again, and we're like at 12% in the state, which is not good. We're just moving along. Ooh, that reminds me. I should probably email myself this real quick. What do you mean I can't go to my Google Mail? Right, sprints Kira, and of course Matthew. And once again, Matthew Romeo is going to be joining us next week on Nano Sprints. It'll be interesting to see what his numbers are, because he's been posting daily. If you really want to check out what he's doing, he's posting daily, and last time I checked, he was at least up to 1,500 words, which is pretty good for around this time. I think the two of us are going to be racing towards that finish line come next week. Oh, what's up, Dominic? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining. We're just chilling out their last 4 minutes. I think I'm going to get something to drink. I'm going to get some nice iced tea, maybe some hot tea. Gonna curl up in a nice seat. I'm gonna read a good book for the next hour or so, and then I'm going to head off to bed because anybody who's looking at me right now could tell I'm dead tired.
I'm also tired. That's kind of why I gave up. Like I'm like, I want to add a couple more things to the forest picture, but I'm like, so beat.
Speaking of like auto realm and all, I came up with another auto realm idea. It's just another short story, and it's called Auto Realm Desire. And essentially, it is about an author who comes home after or right around the time of his 10-year reunion, and he meets this girl who is a traveling blogger, and essentially her goal or her job is to seek out different places throughout the world and sort of write about them.
Mm-hmm.
And she runs into this author who, essentially offers to show her around the town and show her all the town's hot spots. And they, eventually strike up a love interest. And the big thing about him is that he's always had this desire, this girl that he's always liked, and he's always chickened out when it came to asking her out. So he grows a good friendship with this person, and she convinces him to take a chance on her, and he does. And the bottom line is, I guess you guys can see where it's going, but it's all about perspectives of what humans desire, and sort of the consequences of not going for what you desire versus when you do, and also the idea that sometimes what you desire is not exactly what you need, more than anything.
Yeah.
So
like the idea of something.
it's a nice story. I like it.
Neat.
It'd be really nice to share it with you guys when I finish. But I think I'm going to be working on that during weekends after Nano. I think that's going to be a December project because I really want to get back to book 2, and I'll probably do that Monday through Friday. And I'll probably do Auto Realm Desire during the weekends. Don't quote me on that. It'll either be December or January that I'll put that project into motion. Though I will say that making it like a monthly goal list and posting it online really does help put things into perspective, and it helps me stay motivated. Like I said that I'm going to work on this for the entire month, and this is when I said I'm going to work on it. So now I have to. And it doesn't hurt to take a break from the story that you're currently writing and try something else. Because it's like, you look at me and Nano right now. It's 2 weeks now we've been doing Nano, and I haven't written anything in book 2 of the Sanguinary series. And it's like I was telling Brielle earlier in the stream, I'm really missing that series. So I know come December I'm gonna want to jump right back into it, and I'm gonna be missing that story. So
I know we're right at the end, but I'm gonna very quickly go to the bathroom.
All right, that's the timer for our final sprint here. Brielle's going to quickly run off to the bathroom, but while she does that, I'm going to play a nice commercial for Alec and his drop a line because, hey, we're all about promoting other authors here, right? Well, guys, welcome back. Getting ready to wrap up the show here. Of course, I'm just saying goodbye to Instagram.
Bye, Instagram.
And of course, we'll catch you later. Part 2.
I just got so very tired.
I hear you. It hit me, and it's like I'm looking at myself on camera. I'm like, my God, especially on Instagram, because I'm like actually blown up on there.
Yeah, I like it started to hit me when I was drawing in Christina's silhouette on the forest, and I'm like just feeling myself go a little cross-eyed, and I'm like, I should stop.
Yeah. We all get to that point, and it's like we know we just need to take a break, and it's like,
yeah.
I mean, if you notice, I didn't do anything. Essentially, I think I might have written like 48 words, and then I was like, you know what, I'm done for today.
Yeah, because I know I'm gonna have to like fix that and bring it over into Photoshop, and I'm just like, I'm way too tired to think through that process. I'll send that off to you later.
Oh boy.
Also,
yeah,
for a cold, so it's just I'm like not at 100%, just like at a solid like 90.
you're hanging in there, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our show. Of course, we have Brielle Elise here, and all her information is currently on our screen here. You can follow her on her website at BrielleEliseInfo.com, Facebook Brielle Elise Art, and of course Instagram Brielle_Elise_. And she does art, writing, and editing. And I could vouch for her. She does a fantastic job with each. So
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
yeah, thanks for coming back. I always enjoy when you come on a stream. It's always fun. And it's very much a blessing to have so many people that I can go to and, you know, hey, who wants to be on the stream this time? And it's like so many people volunteer. Finally getting to the point where I feel like it's, you know,
Building the community.
building the community, exactly. But yeah, if you guys want to, make sure you guys are following Brielle. Make sure you guys are following us at One True Promotion on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, and of course you can follow me at Andrew Bast Author on Facebook and Andrew Bast 24 on Instagram. We will be back next week again with Matthew Romeo, and we will be picking up where we left off here with nano sprints. I'm hoping that that'll be my final stream to hit 50,000 words. If not, of course, we'll be right back at it with it the following week with Kira. And even if I break the 50,000 words, I'm just going to keep going. So I'm going to see how much words I can actually get done within this whole month. And then at the end of the month, I'm going to post my final word count and sort of the difference between the 50,000 and what I actually come up with. So a lot more coming with nano sprints. So I thank you guys for coming out, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Good night, everybody.